Griffon the Brush-Off. I've been looking forward to this episode. The last three were cliché. Beat the princess with stones, make everyone happy by not being happy, actually asking for help. But today we're going over a very big topic. Bullying. And how to deal with it, right? Right? So we started everything off with Pinky seeming unusually annoying. I'm sorry, but going over my original content check, Dr. Wolf and Firebrand say Pinky is judged annoying unjustly. In my eyes, they have a right to be annoyed. Twilight, reading a book on a nice day while Pinkie Pie talks her ear off about Rainbow Dash. Twilight doesn't seem interested, so of course she would be annoyed. Rainbow Dash flying over a lovely park on a lovely day, relaxing and taking it all in until Pinkie Pie breaks that silence and pulls her attention away from the beauty. And while Rainbow Dash tries to sleep, all of the other ponies are quite quiet except Pinky. I must say I'm not able to sleep if I hear anything other than the wind. So to me, there's a good reason Pinky is annoying to the others. And I think it makes sense, but hey, it's only my opinion. But then there's the chase scene where Pinky keeps up with Rainbow, the fastest Pegasi we know, just by skipping. This can be easily explained. Wait, I'm just gonna remove this bit here. Don't mind me. So how Pinky could pull off such extents with the littlest of efforts can be easily explained with one word, and I'll let you guess before I tell you. Plot. Pinky will pull off the impossible for the plot. She can do things to help solve the problem for the plot. Heck, in one episode she completely ignored a misunderstanding for the sake of the plot. And the award for best plot device goes to Pinky! Seriously though, from all I've seen, and this is going to the latest episodes, Pinky can pull off the impossible or do something very stupid for the sake of the plot. Elements of harmony. Just send Pinky in there, she can handle it. Now, where was I? Right, the chase scene. There is one bit I don't understand. What's Rainbow in the scene? So we don't see any rainbows go up after the last down. So how does Rainbow get up here? And I would question the walking, but it's for effect. I will say I do understand cartoon humor, but if I didn't pick at this logic, I wouldn't have as long of a video I have now, would I? Though, thinking on it now, there could be one possibility I looked over. Maybe Pinky isn't that fast, or teleporting for the sake of the plot. What if she previously used the mirror pool? She could have placed the Pinkies where she wanted and been where she'd given up. It is a good explanation, so maybe it's good enough to explain the scene other than Rainbow moving around. She doesn't know how to use the mirror pool, so I draw a blank. Finally moving on, Pinky had Rainbow help her prank Spike. He goes through enough problems already, I'm sure he could use some peace for once. And I think they pulled two pranks in one with Celestia getting covered in whatever those papers are. And then they start going around pranking every pony, and I have another problem to discuss. The pranking seem may be harmless, but looking closer they ruin a potion experiment make Applejack have to wash every apple she harvests, and while rarity that prank is truly harmless. Yet they stop at Fluttershy knowing she's too sensitive. Oh, thanks Celestia. Then they split up, and the next day we get to meet Gilda, aka the bully I mentioned at the start of this review. Though to me, Gilda's not what everyone thinks. I look much deeper into her, not counting the higher up episodes, and I think I can understand where she stands. Gilda and Rainbow start hanging out doing some flies, and Pinkie keeps interrupting, and Gilda has a reaction a lot like Discord and Tree Hugger, only more aggressive. What's to say Gilda's only friend is Rainbow Dash? Her town is obviously taken by greed, so she wouldn't want to make many friends. It would make sense to me that Gilda was trying to hold her only friendship and just didn't know how to make new friends since she met Rainbow through kindergarten or junior speedsters. Back onto the story, Pinkie gets mistreated by Gilda and goes to Twilight for advice, and with how Pinkie explains stuff, her explanation makes it sound like no harm was done, even though she crashed a helicopter. Just so Twilight would misunderstand her for the plot. This is literally how I see Pinkie Pie. Lying for the plot, ignoring for the plot, and... That's it. You can pick on Pinkie, you can pick on Granny, but no one picks on Fluttershy. Gilda is a lonely little griffin with a selfish personality. The only one she cares about is herself. The way she talks, she is unbearable. Just asking to be the character you hate to listen to. She's a character that's forced down your throat. But this? Oh, she's giving you a good reason to hate her. Rage, I told you to wait. Heck no! I'm not going to stand by while a helpless pony gets bullied. Rage, I have this handled. Shut up and leave it to me. Fine, but no more trying to make Gilda seem good. Fine. Why am I stuck with you? Alright, well, Pinkie does what she knows will solve the problem and exposes Gilda for the bully she is, and her way of doing this is a party. But if you look at the logic, Pinkie and Rainbow are prank masters, and a party is the best prankable area. If Pinkie doesn't set up any pranks, all the pranks would be from Rainbow. But Gilda doesn't know Rainbow is a prankster, only Pinkie. And the party brings such a crowd, it gives many witnesses to see Gilda snap. And to make Gilda think all the pranks were by Pinkie, she adds an extra measure with the hoof shake buzzer at the start of the party. Pinkie's plan may seem silly, but it actually comes down with a lot of logic. So as for the moral in shorter words, some of your friends may be mean to others behind your back, and you should listen to your friends when they say something is wrong. But this doesn't give me any advice on stopping bullying. Dang. Well, since the episode won't do it, I will. There are many ways of bullying and a couple ways to deal with it. Let people know, and ask for help sometimes. It works. But if it's something serious, it will always work to ask for help. If it's verbal bullying, then just don't let it bother you, and you'll take the fun away from them. Laugh along with them. It's not like they're punching you or actually know you. If you receive any threats like "I'll come for your family" or such, think on, would they know where I live? And would my family be stronger than him? Most likely, he's not going to be armed, so don't believe in such. It all comes down to if you let them bother you. This is Jaice, keeping it cool.